It's like asking them to pick their favorite child. Where they do that at? Not in my house.
My house, my house.
Is this my con? Can I say something? How are you guys ranking your fragrance collection? I would be going crazy. With a collection spanning over 300 fragrances, including decants and samples, because I do purchase and wear those as well, I have over 300 perfumes. These I'm talking about today, I consider 10 out of 10. So let's get started. One of my favorite fragrances now in my collection, but initially it didn't start off that way. I think I was expecting this fragrance to be, like dramatic. The fragrance opens up beautifully with pistachio, ice cream, bergamot, hazelnut, some rum, and then you have the florals in the middle, but you also have some more fruits like raspberry and white peach, and then you have whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, lucum, sandalwood, cedar, cacao, all sorts of delicious notes towards the end. Initially, I was like, with this, but now I absolutely love it. It's a 10 out of 10 in my collection. Another wonderful Kayali fragrance I consider a 10 out of 10 is Eden Juicy Apple. I like layering this with Vanilla 28. These two together in the fall is beautiful. This by itself in the summer, warm temperatures, is beautiful. So if you get an opportunity to try these, I recommend you try them. This is Xerjoff Italica. Guys, this is such a beautiful fragrance. Two reasons why I think it's a 10 out of 10. Number one, I bought it full price. I didn't want to, but I paid full price for it because it was hard to come by when I bought it, when it was just released. And two, I like the smell. This is a very lactonic fragrance. It has caramel, it's warm, spicy. I found this very easy to wear during the summer. It lasts on my skin, and I actually layer it with other fragrances. So maybe that perhaps contributes to the longevity. But Italica by Xerjoff is hands down one of the best gourmands in my collection. I absolutely love this fragrance. It opens up with milk, almond, and saffron. And I'm a saffron lover, I'm an almond lover, and I do like lactonic vibes. I also like the toffee in the middle because it's yummy. Everything in it talks food, and I like to eat. Anyways, it has white musk and sandalwood in the base. Get good longevity on my skin. Again, if I layer it, it's even better, but it makes me happy every time I spray it. That's why I love it so much. This is a beautiful gourmand, in my opinion. Other people will say they are better.
It's just no.
But in my collection, this is one of my best. Okay, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. Because the way the blood orange, bergamot, and Lord, I can't talk. The lavender opens up with this. The way it's created, Chris Maurice put his foot in it. This is a gourmand that when I spray it on my skin, I am hungry. Similar to Italica, it makes my mouth water. Love this fragrance, one of my favorite gourmands in my entire collection. And Chris Maurice, that perfumer, he did his thing. Now in the middle you have cinnamon, licorice, and jasmine. And in the base you have caramel, vanilla, and musk. This is a 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 for me. Yes. You've heard of Love by Kilian. Love, Don't Be Shy, Extreme takes the cake. This to me is much better than the original. Love, Don't Be Shy opens up with neroli, bergamot, orange blossom, and Bulgarian roses in the middle. And then you have the marshmallow, vanilla, musk, and pomegranate in the bottom, in the base. Guys, this is so pretty on the skin. It lasts for a long time on my skin. I don't need to layer it, but like I opened up with telling y'all, I have over 300 fragrances and decants and stuff. So I tend to layer fragrances simply because I want to use up my fragrances, or I want to make sure that I put hands on fragrances that I love and stuff isn't just sitting around. It does give me good sillage. It also gives me a beautiful scent bubble when I wear it. But if you have Love, Don't Be Shy, Extreme, let me know in the comments if you like it, you love it, or you hate it. Or if you plan on smelling it and picking it up, I'd love to hear from you. So the next fragrance I want to talk about is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is Maison Mataha's Escapade Gourmande. Guys, I talk about this fragrance almost in every video lately. And there's a good reason for it. As you can see, Pam put a dent in it. Yes, I put a dent in it. I put a dent in it. I put a dent in it.
Yeah, I'm working on my calypsos.
It has a sugarcane opening. It has vanilla and tonka bean, and then you have benzoin and musk. So it's very, very simple, but it does not smell simple by any stretch of the imagination. The perfumer behind this one, Vincent Ricard. Man, it is worth every single penny. Let me know if you've tried Escapade Gourmande. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is Mongolian Floral. This is a good all year round fragrance. No, not good. Let me take that back. This is a great all year long fragrance. Mongolian Floral by Guerlain. Absolutely fantastic. To me, this is niche quality in designer box. I love lavender and it's one of my favorites. It opens up with citrus notes of mandarin orange, lemon, bergamot, lavender. It's got as well in the top. Then you have some more floral notes. Now, I don't know what florals I just know it has floral notes. Then it has jasmine, neroli, peony, ylang ylang, peach, lily of the valley. If you are a fragrance lover of just lavender, you'll like this. All those floral notes makes this really different from the original, which is very much lavender heavy. The base has iris and sandalwood and vanilla. I really love this fragrance. I know this is a 10 out of 10 for me and for many other people. This is Allure Sensual by Chanel. Such a beautiful, sweet, deep, sensuous, peachy fragrance. The top notes are patchouli, pink pepper, peach, mandarin, orange, bergamot. In the middle you have Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, iris jasmine, and dried fruits. And in the base you have patchouli, vanilla spices, labdanum, blah, blah, blah. Now, as you can see, I haven't worn this a lot, and primarily because it is kind of thick and dense on my skin, so I tend to wear it in the evenings. I think it's a bit much for work. This is one of the fragrances I prefer to wear on its own. I enjoy it just by itself. I've tried it with other fragrances. I've layered it with other fragrances, but I love this on its own. This is Allure Sensual by Chanel. One of my 10 out of 10s. Another 10 out of 10 fragrance is by the House of Sillage, and this is Benevolence. One of my very favorite fragrances. Guys, I'm not going to go into too much detail with this fragrance. I'm going to pop the notes up on the screen, primarily because I think I talked about this fragrance for the last 4 videos because I love it so much. It's a beautiful vanilla. It has star anise in it. It has vanilla in it. It gives me a soda pop vibe. It makes me want to eat and, hug up at the same time. If you've tried this, let me know how you feel about it. I know some people, it doesn't work for them, but it's my zhuzh and I'm sticking with her. So this is a 10 out of 10 from the House of Sillage. Will always be a 10 for me. My opinion is this is a 10 out of 10. 100%. I don't have to explain it, but I'll just tell you it's a 10 out of 10. And hopefully you'll take my word for it. This is Minnie Mouse. This was a collaboration with Disney and the House of Sillage. This fragrance was created to, the whimsicalness of, Disneyland. That's what it's about. So it opens up with marshmallow and whipped cream. Then you have a little bit of coconut. So it's a little tropical there and caramel in the middle, as well as the fruity vibes of raspberry. And then you got vanilla and musk and cedar in the base. So there's some woodiness to it. My favorite way to wear this fragrance is actually layering it with strawberry pound cake from Bath and Body Works, as well as strawberry and cream from Myth Bangkok. And in my opinion, you can even layer it with Burberry Her or Burberry Her Elixir. Those fragrances, I'm telling you, it gives such a fantastic vibe with this fragrance. Woo, child. This gives a tropical vibe. It doesn't last as long as people want it to last because of the price point, of course. But it does a good job. Now, the bottle aesthetically, I have to give her a spin because she's so pretty. Is by far one of the prettiest bottles in my collection. So 10 out of 10 for that. This is Minnie Mouse, a collaboration between Disney and the House of Sillage. This video is getting a bit longer than anticipated, and so let's just wind it down a little bit. Now, I can't not talk about this fragrance here, though. This is Rouge Malachite by Armani. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is from Armani Prive's line, and this is considered like an amber floral. So you find that people will talk about this either, I hear, during the spring or perhaps during the fall, winter time frame. I wear this all year long. Now, this wasn't an initial love for me. It became a love after I let the fragrance mature. So I hadn't worn it for like 6 to 8 months, somewhere around that time frame, and then I pulled it out and I started wearing it, and I know why I love it. So this was created by Pascal Guerlain or Guerlain. Opens up with tuberose, pink pepper, and clary sage. And then you have tuberose, more tuberose, and orange blossom in the middle. And then you have some ylang ylang, jasmine sandalwood. So you have a lot of tuberose in this fragrance, the top, the middle, and the base layer. For me, this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. If you are a fragrance lover or a tuberose lover, you need to get your nose on this one. So this is Rouge Malachite, one of my 10 out of 10. Yes, before she was a 5 out of 10, but now she's a 10 out of 10 fragrance in my collection. We are almost to the finish line, guys. Just hold on. I'm dealing with some audio issues. Once I get that figured out, we will wrap this up very quickly, okay? This is Trajan by Electimuss. I love this fragrance because it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. The opening is bright and effervescent with all the citrus notes. Then you've got the beautiful florals in the middle, and then in the base where you have the oak moss, that type of vibe in the bottom. Smooth creaminess that closes out this fragrance. This is a 10 out of 10 for me because Trajan actually lasts really long on my skin. I get about 7 to 8 plus hours with this fragrance. This just happens to be my ultimate favorite from the entire house. So that's Trajan, my 10 out of 10 from Electra.
Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. I truly, truly do. Right about now, you should see some end cards popping up around me, above or below, or maybe on the sides as well. One will take you to a specific playlist, and the other will take you to a specific video that either I or YouTube has chosen for you, depending on what they think you like. So click on one of these or the artwork, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!